I never thought I'd miss this town more than I have ever in the past few weeks. But now, we are home at last, together. And you are finally safe to live life the way you choose. I'm just glad I get to be a part of it. From what I gathered before we met, you weren't just some passerby who got thrown into a cell by random with me, huh? A runaway noble whose life being lived for them in the words and deals of someone else. Must have been strange. A person with the status to do what they wanted, but unable to, because of a chosen destiny that wasn't their own. Money, fame, a place in the history books as the spouse of a future emperor. But you decided to trade all that for a cottage in a farming village with an orc man who has nothing to his name but an axe and a heart full of love for you. And I guess I'll never truly understand how destiny works, or how our threads of fate happen to intertwine. But all I know is that if you had said yes and didn't run for your freedom, your ability to lead your life as you desired, love the one you chose to love, and make your own destiny, we may never have met. I wonder, if that happened, how would life have gone for the two of us? You would be sitting atop a throne right now, next to a man upon a velvet and cast iron one. And I would be, still, Thresh the Beheader, relentless raider of a savage and merciless orc tribe. Perhaps I would never have known the truth about my uncle. And you would have been miserable at the hands of your cruel emperor. But instead, you saw the first chance you could, and you ran. And because of that, you happened to fall into a band of mercenaries and get thrown into a prison in the dead of night, only to meet an orc in chains. We came from two different walks of life as we broke out together and made camp by that waterfall. I apologize if I was a bit crude at the beginning, but nonetheless, you kissed me without hesitation. And from then on, we chose our own fate. A fate that involves caring and loving one another. And a fate I am proud of. I would rather sit in this cottage and wake up knowing that the warm feeling I have is you laying next to me. I would choose that any day over being the chief of the orcs at my old home. I'd rather open my arms to embrace you than fight another meaningless battle. I'd rather look into your eyes every chance I can than to close them and not have known the beauty of your face smiling back at me as if I was nothing more to you than the man you love. Tiny, if it wasn't already obvious, I would travel across this world and do whatever task is needed just to be able to see you safe. Because I love you. I love you so much that putting myself in harm's way, or even at odds with an empire, wouldn't even take a second thought if I knew it would keep you safe and happy. It's your smile that fills my heart with joy. Your touch that calms me. And the cute little way you look up at me whenever our eyes meet. I long for nothing more than this. You and me, in our home, living our lives in love and peace, together. And I know you're safe, and that man did not hurt you, yet. But I hope that you only know the touch of a man who loves you for who you are, and not for who you can be to him. And the kiss of a man who only wants one thing in return. Your love. I'm sorry if I'm shaking a bit. It's just... For a moment, I thought I had lost you. And everything you had meant to me was gonna be gone forever. But now, as my hands touch your body, and my lips grace yours, I can't help but feel like I found heaven all over again. My one, my love, my tiny. Now, I think there is something else we have to catch up on. That Emperor's goon came and ruined what would have been a perfect little honeymoon. So, tell me, how about we pick up where we left off? Huh? Tiny. I never want to know a world without you. And I'll strive to do everything in my power to make sure you and I can be happy together forever.